Picture this: the scorching Egyptian sun, endless desert sands, and in the middle of it all, giant pyramids just chilling. These aren't your average sand castles, folks.
We're talking massive structures built thousands of years ago by the ancient Egyptians. How did they do it? Stick around because we're about to uncover the secrets of these ancient engineering masterminds.
The pyramids weren't just piles of rocks. They were royal tombs, meticulously planned and built to honor the pharaohs in the afterlife. Imagine being a pharaoh king of all you survey. You'd want a tomb as impressive as your reign, right?
Enter the pyramids, grand testaments to power and engineering prowess. Now you might be thinking, pyramids are cool and all, but how did they actually build those things? Well, my friends, it all started with a whole lot of rocks and some serious brain power.
We're talking quarrying, transporting, lifting, and placing millions of tons of stone, all without the help of modern machinery. So, buckle up as we journey back in time to ancient Egypt.
Get ready to explore the fascinating world of pyramid construction, where sweat, ingenuity, and a touch of pharaoh-approved magic combine to create some of the most iconic structures on Earth. First things first, you need building blocks. And no, the Egyptians didn't have those plastic ones we all loved, or maybe stepped on. They used massive limestone blocks quarried from sites sometimes hundreds of miles away.
Imagine carving out these huge stones using copper tools and good old-fashioned elbow grease.
Once they had a block free, it was time to move it. Think of it like this: trying to push a refrigerator up a flight of stairs, except instead of a fridge, it's a block weighing as much as a car.
To move these behemoths, the Egyptians used wooden rollers and sleds, often lubricating the path with water to reduce friction.
Now here's where the Nile River comes in. This mighty waterway wasn't just for crocodiles and cruises. The Egyptians ingeniously used it as a superhighway for their stone blocks. They loaded the blocks onto barges and floated them downstream to the pyramid construction sites. Talk about going with the flow.
But the journey wasn't over yet. Once they reached the pyramid site, the real challenge began, getting those massive blocks uphill and into their final positions.
Imagine a pyramid under construction. It wasn't some chaotic free-for-all, folks. The Egyptians were masters of organization. They used earthen ramps built around the pyramid to move the massive blocks higher and higher. Think of it as a giant sloped road, getting steeper as the pyramid grew taller.
Of course, pushing and pulling those blocks uphill was no easy feat, even with ramps. This is where teamwork and a few clever tricks came in handy.
The Egyptians used levers, ropes, and wooden rollers to maneuver the blocks into place, with teams of workers coordinating their efforts. Imagine the chants and grunts as they heaved those stones.
And let's not forget the brains behind this operation. Skilled architects and engineers carefully planned every detail, ensuring that each block fit perfectly within the pyramid's intricate design. We're talking serious geometry skills, long before calculators and computers. Section 4. Life on the Pyramid Project, teamwork, sweat, and maybe some singing. Building a pyramid wasn't a one-man show, not even if that man was the pharaoh. It took thousands of skilled laborers, working tirelessly over decades to complete these monumental projects.
And let me tell you, they weren't just any workers. These folks were like the rock stars of ancient Egypt.
These workers weren't slaves, as commonly believed, but ordinary Egyptians who contributed their skills and labor, often rotating in and out of service. They lived in temporary camps near the construction sites, forming tight-knit communities.
Imagine the stories shared, the songs sung, and the, probably, terrible pyramid-themed jokes cracked around those campfires.
Life on a pyramid project was undoubtedly tough, long hours under the hot sun, physically demanding labor, and the constant pressure to meet the pharaoh's expectations. No pressure. But it was also a time of great camaraderie, where ordinary people came together to achieve something truly extraordinary. Section 5. A legacy in stone forever wonders. Standing before a pyramid today, it's impossible not to feel a sense of awe and wonder. These ancient structures have withstood the test of time, silently bearing witness to the ingenuity, determination, and sheer grit of the people who built them.
Yeah, and they weren't just tombs, they were like giant, "Hey, look what we can do" signs.
The pyramids weren't just tombs, they were testaments to human potential, a testament to what can be achieved when we combine brainpower, teamwork, and a whole lot of sweat. So, next time you see a picture of a pyramid, remember the incredible journey of those limestone blocks, the ingenuity of the Egyptian engineers, and the legacy of a civilization that dared to reach for the sky.
And hey, why stop there? Explore the fascinating world of ancient Egypt. Read about their gods and goddesses, their hieroglyphs, their mummies. You might be surprised by what you discover.